Welcome Rahul, welcome Vidhi, welcome Vishnu. Good evening Rainbow. Vishnu, where were you? Where have you been? You're not coming for the classes. Kavya, welcome back. Samarth, good evening. Welcome to my session. Vishnu, यार रेनबो बट आप हैं किधर? आप क्लासेस में क्यों नहीं आ रहे हैं? हाय रानी, वेलकम बैक. ओके, ऑलराइट. You were attending DILR sessions, classes. Okay. मैम आप लोगों का सेम टाइम हो रहा है. विष्णु, अच्छा, we are at the same time. Okay. I have a lot of mistakes done in last session. How can I improve, ma'am? Vidhi, para summary तो बहुत easy है as compared to RCs. When you can perform, when you can comprehend and infer from the RCs, those big passages. Para summary, almost there are a lot of, many of them are direct. They're very easy. All you need to do is just practice on paragraph summary questions. Just practice few questions. Okay, every day practice at least 3 paragraph summary questions every day. Right, Vidhi? Simran Patra, Goli, Ayushi, welcome back. Time management is necessary, Vishnu. Samarth, I'm watching your recorded lessons from past days and I must say, ma'am, you teach really good. Thank you so much, Samarth. Thanks for this appreciation. Thank you. Goli, welcome back. Hi, Abhilasha. Good evening. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Rahul. Rahul Kumar. I am so elated that you like my sessions. All of you, thank you. I'm so thankful to all of you for such words of appreciation. For such nice words of appreciation. Thank you so much. Yeah, Goli, welcome back to Unacademy. Abhilasha Singh, you are new to my session. Welcome back. Hi Swara, good evening. Hi Annie, welcome back. Thank you Vishnu, thank you so much. But Vishnu, last जो previous session 5 o'clock वाला था, वो paragraph summary पे था. But doesn't matter, you can see my recorded sessions, okay? But watch it and please try to do at least 2 to 3. Don't neglect these questions. These questions are as important as the other questions are, right? So please keep practicing. गोली फॉरेन रूट वर्ड्स तो मैंने ले लिए थे at least 3 classes in the month of July on foreign root words. वही लिए थे मैंने. Yeah, 3 sessions in the month of July and 3 sessions in the month of June I had taken. So please check out for my recorded sessions. गोली मेरे recorded sessions देख लीजिएगा. Vishnu, you have doubts in linking theta questions. Vishnu, all I can say right now is now the time has come for more practice, more of practice. Now you know what your weak area is. So when you know that my weak area is how to solve theta questions, try do more of such questions. Right, Vishnu? वो प्रैक्टिस से आ जाएगा, बट उसका आप जो नंबर है, नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस वो बढ़ा दीजिए. थीटा टाइप क्वेश्चंस अगर आप 3 या 4 कर रहे हैं तो उसको 6 कर दीजिए. ओके. Simran, this session is on reading comprehension. That's my 5th session on RC. Yeah, Vishnu. Of course. All right, guys. So I am beginning with my session. Simran, you'll come to know on my timetable. All right. Please check out for my timetable and look for my update. Okay. So guys, I welcome you back once again on India's largest learning platform, which is Unacademy Plus. So we are here on India's largest learning platform, as it gives you an edge to get hands on all such type of courses which you are looking for. You have the courses here unlimited, and you have the access to unlimited live and recorded sessions. Now you have daily live classes here with your educators. If you happen to miss any of your live sessions, you can download the recorded sessions of your educator and watch them at your as per your convenience. But you need to first subscribe that educator. Then you can download all the notes and in the form of PDF and other learning material. So you can chat with your educator, you can ask your problems, solve your queries. All that can be done even when the session is going on. You have the live tests and quizzes where you evaluate your preparation with regular mock tests and quizzes, etc. The structured courses help you to go with the flow of preparing for your forthcoming exam very conveniently and easily. And this all happens along with the topmost educators here like Praveen sir, Ravi sir, Shabana ma'am, Sameer sir, Abhilasha ma'am, Bharat sir, and there are lot many top educators. If we talk about, the list is very long. So you get the target courses here. The batches they are comprised of various types of courses. The strategy courses, mission courses, target courses. You have short time courses. You have practice courses. So you have ample of options here on Unacademy Plus. Ma'am, some days before I watched Unacademy sponsorship in a film award function, and I became so excited after watching that. Okay, right. Bhavya Venkat, Parul Singh, Shweta Mishra, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Bhavya, thank you so much for welcoming. Okay, and the sessions here, they do not have any language barrier. They are taken up in more than other 12 languages. The schedule works according to you. It is curated in such a manner that it makes you very convenient and very comfortable to practice for your forthcoming exams. You can interact, you can get your doubts cleared, you can answer the live polls here along with your educator. So that gives you an edge and helps you to check your performance. You get the detailed report, analytical report, and competitive stats when it comes to your attending of sessions, the mocks, the test, quizzes, etc. Now, guys, if you want to apply for a 12 months course, then the fee is 17,950, but you can avail this 10% discount and you will be paying 15,750. But not even that. Per month, ये इससे भी कम है. 1,313 is what you have to pay per month. That's it for 12 months. It is very economical and worth going for. But for that, you will have to use my referral code, which is SPSUMATI. Hi, Thomas. Welcome back. Again for 24 months course, which is for 21,000. But please avail this discount of 10% and you will be paying only 788 rupees per month. That's quite cheap, economical, and it's worth going for. But you will have to use my referral code SPSUMATI. So please, guys, do not forget to use my referral code SPSUMATI. Right, Goli? Absolutely, absolutely correct, Goli. Now, my introduction. So quickly, I am Sumati Sharma, your educator for CAT VARC, and I've got an experience of more than 20 years. I have worked as principal and vice principal in many renowned schools of Rajasthan. I have got experience of teaching thousands of CAT aspirants as well as students aspiring for other management entrance exams like CAT, MAT, BBA, BCA, CLAT, etc. I'm a runner, I'm a cyclist, I love adventure sports, I love to take up challenges in life. So please note down my Telegram link, guys, t.me/Sumati Sharma. I'm on Facebook with the page Sumati Sharma Unacademy. And then the YouTube, you can find me with the same name, Sumati Sharma Unacademy. Please remember my code, which is SPSUMATI for 10% discount. Okay, please remember this code to subscribe me, SPSUMATI, for getting 10% discount. Thank you, Goli. Right. Yes, so that's for the month of July, which is the last day of July month. Our last session, okay, the last session, as I promised all of you that my last week will be all of RC. We will be doing lot of RC and I am sure आप लोग बहुत satisfied और बहुत convenient, easy, comfortable feel कर रहे होंगे that the way I plan my syllabus or I plan my timetable, it is definitely easy for you to follow that. Because if there is gap in between, अगर मैं ये 5 reading comprehension के passage 2 दिन के बाद एक लेती, फिर उसके 2 दिन बाद एक लेती, तो वो एक break, जो chain होती है, जो link होता है, that breaks, right? Okay. So this is why I was telling you, wait for the last week, wait for the last week. And I'm sure you all must be glad and very contented, right? Soumya, Swagat Chaudhary, Ayushi Jaiswal. Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much, Vidhi. Thank you, Goli. Thank you, Bhavya. It is tricky, Vishnu. आपका कैट इतना easy थोड़ी ना होगा. कैट को पकड़ना इतना easy नहीं है. You have to make some efforts to bell the cat. Okay, so we are all going to bell the cat this year, those of us who are doing. So let's crack cat 2020. Okay. Hi Deepak, good evening, welcome. Vidhi, yes. So question first on your screen. And I am reading out. Please follow me and please follow me very carefully. After that, we'll come to questions. As opera becomes more popular in America, the scarcity of theaters and the unconscionably costly logistics of the lyric stage make it difficult to meet the demand. Many a good sized and well to do community would be able to operate and maintain a modest but live opera theatre, but are unwilling to do so because it would unfavorably compare with the splendors of New York's Metropolitan Opera. It is not realized that the rich operatic culture of Italy and Germany is mainly due to their many small municipal theatres which alternate repertory theatre with opera. These circumstances have led to concert or semi staged performances, which formerly an exception, now occupy entire companies expressly formed for this purpose. However, stage music, real operatic music, often fails to exert its full power in the frozen formality of the concert platform. In a true opera, the particular charm and power of the music does not come through without staging and acting. For gesture is an expression of feeling, and the decor and costume summarize the external aspects, providing a vision of the whole action. Both are, to a considerable degree, determined by the music, but they also complement it. An opera is a play in music. If it is presented in concert version, then it should not offer a half-hearted gesture towards the theatre. Indeed, the partly staged performances are even more unsatisfactory than the concert variety. The tenor is all excited, but you do not know why. The soprano is obviously dying, but she remains on her feet. Nor does the stationary chorus, its members turning the pages of their scores without looking at the person they sing about, contribute to the illusion. Different aesthetic laws of governance apply to concert music and theatrical music, for they are incongruous worlds calling for an entirely different sort of imagination from both performers and audience. Opera is theatre, the most involved, elaborate, and exciting form of theatre. The Italian term opera is far more inclusive than its English interpretation, for it embraces not only the musical score but the whole theatre, the work. Without the stage, paucity of musical ideas immediately becomes evident, often painfully so. Take, for instance, Richard Strauss, some of whose late operas are being performed in concerts. Strauss was a composer who knew every facet of the lyric stage as few have known it. Yet, what can be quite pleasant on the stage, even if it is not particularly inventive, appears bare and contrived when removed from its natural habitat. Some may say that the end justifies the means. I can see merit in the concert performance of an opera which otherwise could not hope to be heard, or of one deficient in true theatrical qualities, yet of genuine musical value. But neither Strauss, nor Bellini, nor Donizetti qualifies for such a role. Even if we forget the vital function of staging, it is practically impossible for purely musical reasons to present such a work on the concert platform. The large orchestra belongs in the pit when placed on the stage together with the singers. It makes their position almost untenable, even when led by an experienced opera conductor. Question number one. Thank you so much. Which of the following statements seems most in agreement with the attitude of most good sized and well to do communities regarding opera? A. Certain pleasures can only be appreciated by the educated. Hi Abhishek. B. Much can be achieved even if inherent limitations exist. C. There is no sense in trying if you can't be among the best. D. The opinions of your neighbors are more important than those of strangers. Hi Abhishek, welcome back. So I am starting your poll now. Goli, what is DNA? What do you mean by DNA? Deoxyribose nucleic acid? DNA is deoxyribose nucleic acid. आपका लीडर बोर्ड नहीं आया. Sorry, it did not come up. So your correct option is there is no sense in trying if you can't be among the best. Deepak, you don't know the answer. Deepak. Okay, doesn't matter. Abhishek. So there is which of the following statements seem most in agreement with the attitude of good sized and well to do communities regarding opera? So if you are not the best, there is no sense in trying for opera. That is what this means. Okay. Start question number 2. Based on the information in the passage, with which of the following statements would the author most likely not agree? Will he not agree to staging and acting are an integral part of operatic work? B. Some acting in a concert is better than no acting at all. C. An opera is a much more involved production than is a concert. D. Understanding the characters is essential to an appreciation of operatic music. So, which of out of these the author will not agree? Okay, starting your poll now. %60 are giving the correct answer. Daily news analysis. DNA. Yeah, Goli. Okay, आपका लीडर बोर्ड अभिषेक मिश्रा. Very good. Very good. Anubhav, Rahul Kumar, very good. Vidhi, Simran, Rani, Ayushi, Nidhi, Goli, Samar, and few more. So your option, which the author will not likely to agree to, is some acting in a concert is better than no acting at all. Okay. Now coming to third question. The author discusses opera in a very particular way in the fourth paragraph of the passage. Implicit in the author's discussion of the term is the idea. चलिए एक बार fourth passage पे आते हैं, fourth paragraph पे आते हैं. Thank you so much, Abhishek. Thank you. And it's your effort also. You are also working hard. Different aesthetic laws of governance apply to concert music and theatrical music for they are incongruous. So, incongruous का मतलब क्या होता है? Absurd. For they are out of place, absurd, worlds calling for an entirely different sort of imagination from both performers and audience. Opera is theatre, the most involved, elaborate, and exciting form of theatre. The Italian term opera is far more inclusive than its English interpretation, for it embraces not only musical scope but the whole theatre, the work. अब क्वेश्चन देखिए. Author discusses opera in a very particular way in the fourth paragraph. Implicit, that is implied, in the author's discussion of the term is the idea. So, what does he imply? What does he mean here by saying, talking about opera in different ways? A. Italian words typically have broader meanings than English words. B. The term opera in English refers to only some part of theatrical work. C. The same word can have different meanings in only two different languages. D. There is a fundamental difference between Italian and American opera. And your poll starts now. थैंक यू सो मच अभिषेक. आप भी गोली को फॉलो करने लग गए. हाय ऋतिक, वेलकम. Welcome to my session, Ritik. Yeah, Abhishek, I know that. Thank you so much. All right. अनुभव अनुभव ने लीड ले लिया. राहुल कुमार, विधि, सिमरन, निधि, अभिषेक, समर्थ, रानी, आयुषी, एनी, many more. Very easy. Very easy question. The term opera in English refers to only some part of the theatrical work. Right? Your option B. That is implicit in the author's discussion of the term. The idea is. Okay. Poll तो आया था गोली. It did come. Okay. So एक बार refresh कर लीजिए आप लोग. दीपक, गोली, please refresh. Deepak, you also refresh. Question 4. Fine. Question 4. Take as an example an opera that contains strong musical ideas throughout its scope and suppose that it will be performed in concert. According to the passage, the presentation will A. Succeed because without staging the strong musical ideas will become evident. B. Fail because the orchestra will have to be on stage with the singers. C. Succeed because the composer knew every facet of the lyric stage. D. Fail because the music is secondary to the staging and acting in an opera. And your poll starts now. इतने कम लोगों ने सही जवाब दिया है. 13%. How come? Anubhav, Rahul, Vidhi. Anubhav, Rahul Kumar, Vidhi, Simran, Nidhi, Abhishek, Samarth, Rani, Ayushi, Annie, and few more. So it is definitely B. देखिए, take as an example an opera that contains strong musical ideas. For example, that opera has strong musical ideas throughout score and suppose that it will be performed in concert. Okay, so these strong musical ideas will be performed on stage in the concert. So the strong ideas will be conveyed through opera according to the passage. Now, passage के according ये presentation किस तरह की होगी? So it will fail because the orchestra will have to be on stage with the singers. Obviously, आप अपने आइडियाज, स्ट्रॉन्ग आइडियाज कैसे एक्सप्रेस करेंगे जब तक एक्टर्स, परफॉर्मर्स, म्यूजिशियंस सब स्टेज पे नहीं होंगे, तभी तो आप अपने आइडियाज एक्सप्रेस कर पाएंगे. सो दैट इज व्हाट इट मीन्स हियर. Simran, I have explained, right? Got it now? Goli, did you get it? Simran, did you got it? Did you get Simran? D point क्यों समझना है आपको सिमरन? Fail because the music is secondary to the staging and acting in an opera. That means music comes later, but staging is necessary. That means the layout of the stage and acting in opera, they come first, then music comes second. So they go hand in hand. ओपेरा बिना म्यूजिक के, बिना परफॉर्मेंस के, बिना स्टेज के, बिना अच्छी एक्टिंग के नहीं होगा. सो दैट इज व्हाई इट विल फेल. गॉट इट सिमरन? Simran, I have explained D. Did you get it now? All right. Okay. Right, Simran. Question number 5. Bellini's works have historically been considered to possess both true theatrical quality and genuine musical value. What is the relevance of this information to the passage? A. It supports the author's claim that many great works have no hope of being heard. B. It supports the author's claim that Bellini does not meet his criteria for concert performance. C. It weakens the author's claim that Strauss and Bellini exhibit a paucity of musical ideas. D. It weakens the author's claim that presenting an opera in concert can tarnish its image. And your poll starts now. Thank you, Goli, and those who have given the boosters. So Anubhav is taking the lead. Vidhi coming very close. Rahul Kumar still maintaining the lead. टॉप 3 में बहुत टफ कंपटीशन चल रहा है आज यहाँ पे. So सिमरन, निधि, अभिषेक, समर्थ, गोली, Annie, Rani, and many more. Right? So you have given the correct answer for question number 5, which is B. It supports the author's claim that Bellini does not meet his criteria for concert performance. It is given there in the passage. Right? It supports the author's claim Bellini does not meet his criteria for concert performance. 6. In the passage, the author uses the phrase, the end justifies the means. In context of the passage, what is doing the justifying is. That means what is doing the justifying? What is that which justifies? A. The exposure of the public to operatic music. B. The resolution to discourage the concert performance of operatic works. C. The placement of the large orchestra on the stage next to the singers. D. The performance of an opera on a concert platform without staging or acting. Your poll starts now. Thank you, Chetan. Hi Shubham Chiplumkar and Shubham Chincholkar. Good evening and welcome to my session, guys. सिमरन, इन्फ्रेंस बेस्ड जो क्वेश्चंस होते हैं वो थोड़े कंफ्यूजिंग होते हैं. थोड़ा इन्फ्रेंस वाले पैसेजेस ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करिए. सिमरन, प्रैक्टिस मोर ऑफ द पैसेजेस व्हिच आर इन्फ्रेंस बेस्ड. ओके? Yeah, the three are having a tough competition. Yeah, Annie, you need to practice more of inference based passages. Okay? Annie and Simran, practice more. In the passage, the author uses the phrase, the end justifies the means. In context of the passage, what is doing the justifying is the exposure of the public to operating music. So this is what they are trying to justify in the passage, that the exposure to be given to public about operatic music. That means opera music. Operatic is related to opera music. So the exposure of public to operatic music. Okay? Right. Yes. Yes, Goli. चलिए, passage 2 आ गया हमारा. So I will read it out and then we will do the questions. Hi, Amrit Dwivedi. Welcome. Samarth, why not D? The performance of an opera on a concert platform without staging or acting. So this is not a kind of justifying, but letting the people have an exposure to the opera music, to the operatic music. That is what author means when he says the end justifies the means. So the end is what? That people should get an exposure. Means kya hai? Through operatic music. So that is what he means by this phrase. The end justifies the means. Samarth, got it? All right. So may I start with the second passage, please? Right. Suspicious as they are of American intentions and bolstered by court rulings that seem to give them license to seek out and publish any and all government secrets. The media's distrust of our government combined with their limited understanding of the world at large damages our ability to design and conduct good policy in ways that the media rarely imagine. The leak through which sensitive information flows from the government to the press is detrimental to policy insofar as it almost completely precludes the possibility of serious discussion. Leaders often say one thing in public and quite another thing in private conversation. The fear that anything they say, even in what is construed as a private forum, may appear in print, makes many people, whether our own government officials or the leaders of foreign countries, unwilling to speak their minds. Must we be content with the restriction of our leaders' policy discussions to a handful of people who trust each other, thus limiting the richness and variety of ideas that could be brought forward through a larger group because of the newly endemic nature of this problem? And along with the limiting of ideas, we have less reliable information to analyze. It is vitally important for the leaders of the United States to know the real state of affairs internationally And this can occur only if foreign leaders feel free to speak their minds to our diplomats. This cannot occur when leaders are fearful of finding their private thoughts published in newspapers and therefore do not share their real beliefs, let alone their secrets, unless they are certain that confidences will be respected. Until recently, it looked as if the media had convinced the public that journalists were more reliable than the government. Thus, many citizens came to believe that the media were the best sources of information. When the media challenged a governmental official, the public presumed that the official was in the wrong. However, this may be changing. With the passage of time, the media have lost luster. They, having grown large and powerful, provoke the same public skepticism that other large institutions in the society do. A series of media scandals has contributed to this. Many Americans have concluded that the media are no more credible than the government, and public opinion surveys reflect much ambivalence about the press. While leaks are generally defended by media officials on the grounds of the public's right to know, in reality, they are part of the Washington political power game as well as part of the policy process. The leaker may be currying favor with the media or may be planting information to influence policy. In the first case, he is helping himself by enhancing the prestige of a journalist. In the second, he is using the media as a stage for his preferred policies. In either instance, it closes the circle. The leak begins with a political motive, is advanced by a politicized media, and continues because of politics. Although some of the journalists think they are doing their work, they are more often than not instruments of the process, not prime movers. The media must be held accountable for their activities. Just like every other significant institution in our society, and the media must be forced to earn the public's trust. Thank you, Goli. Thank you so much. First question. Based on the information in the passage, with which of the following statements would the author most likely agree? A. Feeding the public misinformation is warranted in certain situations. B. The public has a right to know the real state of foreign affairs. C. The fewer the number of people involved in policy discussions, the better. D. Leaders give up their right to privacy when they are elected. And your poll starts now. No, Goli. Sorry. Right. Still, these three are having a tough fight. Anubhav, Vidhi, Rahul, Nidhi, Goli, Simran, Ayushi, Abhishek, Samat, Vishnu, and few more. Option A is your answer. Feeding the public misinformation is warranted in certain situations. In the passage, which of the following statements would the author most likely agree? So feeding the public if you're feeding people the wrong information, it is warranted. There will be some detrimental situations which can arise, is warranted in certain situations. So that is what the author is agreeing and talking about in the passage. According to the author, yeah, Guli, the question was that, and I hope अभी मैंने explain किया वो समझ में आया आपको. Right. So Abhishek, I explained you. समझ में आ गया बी क्यों नहीं है? क्योंकि if we are feeding the public wrong information through media, then there are some very harmful detrimental situations which can arise. Right. Question 2. The passage suggests that press exposes of the private thoughts of foreign officials do not result in US leaders having a better grasp of foreign affairs because A. US leaders are already privy to the private thoughts of foreign leaders. B. Foreign officials begin to view their American counterparts as untrustworthy. C. Foreign officials do not reveal their secrets to the press. D. The information that reaches the press about policy discussions is unreliable. And your poll starts now. There comes your leaderboard. Check out for your name, guys. Okay. Absolutely correct. Those who have given the option B, foreign officials begin to view their American counterparts as untrustworthy. That is given in the passage, right? The passage suggests press exposes private thoughts of foreign officials, which does not result in US leaders having a better grasp of foreign affairs. They cannot have control over foreign affairs, the US leaders, because they, the foreign officials, they think and they look at their American counterparts as untrustworthy. They are not trusted. They are not trustworthy, that's why. So this is foreign officials, they look at their American counterparts as untrustworthy. Got it? Can I please see some thumbs up if you've understood? Okay. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Question number 3. Imagine you are an opponent of the author and disagree with his conclusions. In an upcoming written rebuttal, you want to address the author's best supported claims first. For which of the following claims does the passage provide some supporting evidence or explanation? For which of the following claims does the passage provide some supporting evidence or explanation? A. The media rarely understand that their actions damage America's ability to conduct foreign policy. B. Leaks can be an intentional part of the policy process. C. Every significant institution in society besides the media is held accountable for their activities. D. The media is suspicious of the intentions of the American government. And your poll, I am starting now. Hi Chirag, hi Devdyuti. Welcome to my session, guys. But you're quite late. I start my session at 5 p.m. and the next session at 6:10 p.m. So please join me on time at 5 p.m. and at 6:10 p.m. So there's your leaderboard and look out for your name here, right? Okay. So हम क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 पे थे, नहीं हम क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 पे थे. Question number 3, right? And your answer is definitely every significant institution in society besides the media is held accountable for their activities. Which of the following claims does the passage provide some supporting evidence or explanation? So every significant institution society besides मतलब मीडिया के अलावा बाकी सोसाइटी में जितने भी इंस्टीट्यूशन है, they are held, they are answerable, they are accountable for their activities. Media is not. Okay, this is what it means to say here, right? Okay, चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 पे आते हैं. Implicit in the author's argument that leaks result in far more limited and unreliable policy discussions with foreign leaders is the idea that A. Leaks should be considered breaches of trust and therefore immoral. B. Leaks have occurred throughout the history of politics. C. Foreign and US leaders discussed policy without inhibition before the rise of the mass media. D. Leaders fear the public would react negatively if it knew the real state of affairs. And your poll starts now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Right. अभी भी टॉप पे अनुभव, विधि, राहुल फर्स्ट 3 में चल रहे हैं. निधि 4th पे चल रही है constantly. Abhishek, Vishnu, Goli, Samarth, Annie, Ayushi, and there are more. Please work hard. Please work hard, guys. So question number 4, आपका correct option. Implicit in the author's argument, author का argument है that leaks result in far more limited and unreliable policy discussions with foreign leaders. तो ये idea क्या implicit करता है? That leaders fear public would react negatively if it knew the real state of affairs. Right. Question number 5. In the context of the 5th paragraph, the term prime movers in line 62 would most accurately refer to. Okay, 5th para. Let's come to 5th para. Right. While leaks are generally defended by media official, right to know, the leaker may be currying favor with media, may be painting information to influence. In the first case, he is helping himself by enhancing prestige. Second, he is using media as a stage for his preferred policy. Either instance, it closes the circle. The leak begins with a political motive, is advanced by politicized media, continues because of politics. Although some of the journalists think they are doing the work, they are more often than not instrumental process. Not although some of the journalists think they are doing their work, They are more often than not instruments. They are just instruments of the process, not the prime movers. Okay? Media must be held accountable for their activities, just like every other significant institution in our society, and media must be forced to earn the public's trust. चलिए हम क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 पे, in the context of fifth paragraph, term prime movers, line 62, would most accurately refer to A. US officials who pass on sensitive information to the media. B. Journalists who are attempting to enhance their own prestige. C. Media executives who use their own journalists to further political causes. D. The unwritten rules that govern the flow of leaked information in Washington. And your poll is starting now. नो गोली. मैं इसीलिए आपको पैराग्राफ वापस मैंने दिखाया था. ओके समर्थ, कोई बात नहीं, डजंट मैटर. All right, so this is your leaderboard. And yes, the correct option is US officials who pass on sensitive information to the media. Prime movers. They are the prime movers. Who? US officials who pass on sensitive information to the media. गोली यू आर रीडिंग, बट अभी मैंने बताया प्राइम मूवर्स किसके लिए यूज हो रहा है? यूएस ऑफिशियल्स के लिए यूज हो रहा है जो पास करते हैं सेंसिटिव इंफॉर्मेशन टू मीडिया. राइट राइट. थैंक यू सो मच गोली. 6. Leaked information typically comes to journalists anonymously, since the government official leaking the information fears reprisal. What relevance does this have to the passage? A. It supports the claim that the leaker plants information to influence policy. B. It supports the claim that journalists are more reliable than the government. C. It weakens the claim that the media can be used as a stage for an official's preferred policies. D. It weakens the claim that a leaker can curry favor with a journalist. Please look at this question very carefully. I'm giving you just few seconds to look at this question one more time and then answer. Leaked information typically comes to journalists anonymously. Right. And I am starting your poll now. Very less are giving the correct answer. 21%. Let's see, 21% बहुत कम है. अनुभव, विधि, राहुल, निधि, अभिषेक, विष्णु, गोली, आयुषी, समर्थ, काव्य. Very good. Not bad. So it is your option D. It weakens the claim that leaker can curry favor with a journalist. So he can lure him, he can bribe, can curry favor with a journalist, he can bribe the journalist. Okay? That is the correct one. Yeah, thank you, Abhinav. गोली, you do need more practice. बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल चाहिए. पर आप अच्छा कर रहे हैं गोली. You are performing quite well. I am happy to see कि आप you are performing very well. Good. But practice करिए. Keep on practicing, okay? Right. Question number 7. Based on the passage, when the media now challenge the actions of a public official, the public assumes that the official is wrong, the media are always wrong, the media may be wrong, the official and the media may both be wrong. Based on the passage, when the media now challenge the actions of a public official, public assumes. Okay, starting your poll now. That should be, it's a very easy question. Okay. आज अनुभव, विधि और राहुल ने अपनी पोजीशन मेंटेन करके रखी है. ठीक है, वो वहां से टस से मस नहीं हो रहे हैं. और निधि ने भी अपनी पोजीशन मेंटेन करके रखी है, वो भी टस से मस नहीं हो रहे. वेरी गुड. एंड द रेस्ट ऑफ यू हु आर वर्किंग हार्ड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. So that is for all of you, your good performance and a pat on your backs also. Okay, a pat on your back. Very good, guys. Yeah, so definitely your correct option is the media may be wrong. The public assumes that media may be wrong. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Goli, of course. Of course. All right. So, guys, it was very nice with all of you, having all of you here on my session. Thank you so much. I am so fortunate and so happy to have learners like you. आप लोग सब इतने डेडिकेटेड और इतने अच्छे, इतने ऑनेस्टली आप लोग मेरा सेशन अटेंड करते हैं. और हम मजाक भी करते हैं और हम पढ़ाई भी करते हैं. But you all are best, and I pray and wish the best for your future, all of you. So thank you. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Take care and happy learning. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. 5 p.m. and 6:10 p.m. Samarth, please check out for my timetable on the app. 5 to 6 p.m. and then 6:10 p.m. to 7:10 p.m. Rahul, yes, we will. Rahul, we will do that. Thank you, Goli. Thank you.